Yo, so what is up, team? We're playing on Captain J Cabinets. We're going to play some FOTS today, and let's go over to the map. So it's kind of a photographed map. Photographed, is that even that's a word, isn't it? I don't even know. I don't even know. Good England, sir. Just good England. That's all I have to say about that. So let's go over to army management, see if there's anything we need to change up. Again, I don't want to really be spending any more because these guys are 1400 Koku when I have them. I seem to have upped the accuracy. I'm not sure why. Oh, it's because their reload skill is already good. That's why then. Somebody will probably comment on, saying you probably should do it another way. But still, feel free to say that because it would always be welcome. So it looks like we've got some things to upgrade. Melee attack, the YOLO squad, nice. So we'll upgrade that to 18. So they've got some pretty OP stats. I could upgrade them a bit more, but really, again, I want to be going for that price to performance kind of difference. So 18 melee attack will already beat, traditional units, so I'm not really too bothered. Oh, I have a Black Tortoise Force, nice. I've got no idea what to upgrade in the Black Tortoise Force, but I think I don't know. We'll go for reload. Suppressive fire. Yeah, let's go for suppressive fire. Why not? Because I'm not really expecting those guys to get a lot of kills, if I'm honest. I'm expecting them to do pretty poorly. So if they can suppress the enemy, I'm pretty sure suppressive fire decreases the accuracy and I don't know, reload speed of enemy. I don't know. We'll have to look at that when we get in, because I'm not much of a Fall of the Samurai player. But let's go in. Oh, change that. I have no idea why I change it. I just it's one of those things. So let's go and use mixed avatars. It'd be quite funny if the live battle. So this time it was Fall of the Samurai versus traditional, and last time it was Fall of the Samurai versus traditional. So it's like a role reversal, and it is great. So we'll say hello. Say hello as always. Now I seem to have a good setup already, and there's a battle I want to show you. Right, I did kind of use this this setup, and it was very, 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 very effective. So I'm gonna have to show you that a bit later. Really, I'm not feeling like going for anything too good. Let's go check him out. Let's see how he is. Okay, he seems to be decent. And he's leader, swordsman. Okay, so he's kind of everything. And I don't really know what to bring. We need to bring some good line infantry. That's something we do need. Bring some of you guys, bring some of you guys, and bring some of you guys. It would be worth bringing a katana catchy. It would be worth bringing one. But I'm not sure if I should or not. What's the difference between you guys? Oh, just a bit of accuracy. We'll give you guys, so get a little bit more money. I could do some meat shields actually. That's what I could definitely do with. Don't want some Shogutai, even though they are pretty boss. See, this is what I said in the last video. They're pretty expensive units. Where are the White Tiger Force at? There they are. I'm thinking I might swap one of my Saber Cav around. In fact, I'll swap you guys around, and I'll get my good veteran Yari Key because they're just ridiculously strong. So we get 3 of those guys because that'll just pwn instantly. And I'm not playing against another Fall of the Samurai, so if you play FOTS on FOTS, generally your cav just gets killed so quickly because there's not a lot of them, and guns shoot them down just so quickly. I do want to get a carbine cav as well, and I'm thinking about going for probably some White Tiger Force maybe, or just some units. We'll go, I think, for some spear levy because I'm not too concerned about cavalry, because my cavalry should be able to hold his down. So yeah, it looks like we're good to go. So let's go in and play. Now normally I would bring a lot of cavalry, but I assume that he's going to be bringing a lot of melee cav. He's going to be bringing a lot of sword units. He might bring some bows if he's a bit of a noob, because generally quite new players. I don't mean noob as in a derogatory sense. I mean noob as in a fairly new player to the game. A lot of new players to the game tend to bring a lot of bows, and against the Fall of the Samurai army, your micro has to be really, really intensive, let's just say, if you're going to be bringing a bow army. I have played against one before, and it is really embarrassing because I remember the match so well. I was playing as a Fall of the Samurai. He was traditional, and he didn't bring a very, very kind of orthodox army. He didn't bring a very standard army build for a traditional versus a Fall of the Samurai. I think he was bringing bow monks and this, that, and the other. And he actually did phenomenally well, if I can even speak today. But he did very, very well, I have to say. And what I found so astonishing about that is the fact that, you know, it was such a close battle between me and him, and, you know, we were talking throughout, and it's very, very nice. I think I mentioned this before, actually. And I said to him, "I know, GG, well played, that's very, very good." He said, "Thank you." And then I accidentally said, you know, you played bad or you played poorly, but I actually meant to say you played extremely well. At which point he's like, "Oh, thanks, you know, that's immature." And I was like, "No, I didn't mean that. I've typed in the wrong thing by accident. I was meant to say I played very poorly, you know, because I should have won fairly easily. But, you know, his skill was very, very good." But unfortunately, I tried to add him to kind of explain, but then he said, you know, "No, just go away," and he wouldn't accept me. So that's the story of my life. It's tragic, I know, but, you know, so it can be done. You can win against. So I did still win, but it was just so close, considering he had a lot of bow units. But it can be done, but I'd say it was quite rare because bow units don't quite have the same potency as a lot of units. As a lot of matchlock and gun units, generally they don't have the same potency. So I've got a bit of a weird setup, you might be thinking. I'll explain my strategy in a second. Send you guys over there because he'll probably be going for the morale shrine. Send you guys there, group you, and we're way to go. So I say, and he's gone for a skirmish army, exactly what I was just talking about. So charge you guys across over to there, charge you guys across over to there, and actually I can spread out my army now, which is the good news. Now the reason why I set my army up like this in particular is because when you play as a Fall of the Samurai player against traditional, generally expect melee. Any very good traditional player, unless they're going to be bringing a skirmish obviously, will normally go quite heavy on the... Oh, he's only got light cab, I can kill that outright. But they generally bring a lot of melee, which is, you know, to be expected, I suppose. So generally, what I would say is kind of set your army up in layers. That is something which is very, very, very useful to do. We'll pause you guys. But yeah, set your army up in layers. So you can see there I've got my spear levy up front to protect them from any frontal cav charges. I've then got my, you know, my crappy units, so my, what is it? My Black Tortoise Force up next to them. And then just above them I've then got my good units, my good firing units. Now the reason you do that is because that way, you know, they have to break through several layers before they can actually kill you first. And my guys should be taking a pot shot. No, they aren't. Oh my god, that's not good. But I should be able to get a nice cav charge off nonetheless. Yeah, I'm gonna get a very, very good cav charge off. His units might be able to snipe at mine, I don't know. But anyway, as I was saying before though, we'll charge the rest of our units in. Take you guys back. He'll be charging his spear units in, which is a nice move. I can take you guys out because I've done enough damage. But generally they'll try and hit the first kind of line, you know, of your spear levy, you'll be crap, and your guys will be continuously firing. So if you had your best units up front, they might get 1 or 2 volleys off. You know, if you've got your spear levy in front, they'll get, you know, 4 to 5 volleys off, depending on how good the reload skill is. So that's something you really, really should definitely bear in mind. You know, if you're going to be playing against a traditional player and you're going to be playing as FOTS, I would definitely recommend layering your units up. You can also do a ladder formation, which I've tried doing before, but really my micro is just not up to par with that, if I'm totally honest. And my guys seem to be here taking it from his general, so I don't want to be doing that. And my spear levy are going to be getting pretty hard done by there. So sending my carbine cav. I feel dirty using gun cav, but you know, I'll be charging across my Yari key to try and take out his general. We're still on a bit of a stalemate at the moment. I really want to be using these guys as a bit of a kind of meat shield. So I'll send you guys forward a little bit when the time is right. I want to make sure that I've got the morale shrine before I go in. No particular reason, it just kind of helps out a little bit. Still going to be trying to charge at his general. His general's still not going to be dying. And these Yari Samurai are not going down too quickly, so I'll pull you guys around the back. Hopefully we can try and get a cav charge, or actually no, we'll try and go for his general. That would be a nice idea. His general is going to get cleaned out though, if I'm honest. Bang! He should be dying. Even with these Naginata Samurai in support, they shouldn't be doing too well. What I'll do actually, I'll play almost like traditional against against a sort of modern player. I'll actually run my guys forward into his line. Whoa, oh right, yeah, that was me. That was me. What I'm thinking about. Okay, so it looks like I killed his general, so we'll pull our guys out before they get annihilated by those units. We'll charge forward my Yari Key into his line to try and take out those bow units. His unit should be commenced firing any second. We'll take you guys out of the group. We'll put you guys to run forward a bit. And it looks like... Oh, you guys have just stopped. Good work, good work. So this is why you should never pull off your Naginata Samurai or your spear support. That's why you generally should never, ever do it, because now I can just simply kite, not kite, but just run around him and kill all of his units, you know, who are behind. Looks like I've cleaned up these units with my Carbine Cav. Send in our third unit. Send you guys in to stop the Yariashigari, which you're not going to be able to do, which is good work. Kill these units from behind, charge those units in from the flank. You guys have now got the whole army in range. You kind of have, but we'll be charging those guys in from behind. We'll charge into the rear of these Naginata Samurai. Oh, actually no, those guys are the... Ah, fair enough. We'll tell you guys to go into skirmish mode, and pretty much his whole army is just routed instantly, which is always nice. Those guys are going to be firing off. You guys will be running backwards because I've put you into skirmish mode. Not really something you want to be doing all the time. Preferably, you always want to be doing the micro yourself, but I'm just lazy like that. So we'll take you guys back. What we'll also start to do is kite these Naginata Samurai, so just start shooting those. We'll start chasing them down with our cavalry. And it looks like we didn't really sustain too many losses. I think only about 12, 13, 14. So yeah, not many at all, so that's good work. Wow! Alright, I thought they were sniping at those guys over the hill. That would be pretty beast. So now I'm just going to be kiting all of his army back. I feel dirty for doing this kind of a tactic, but you know, if it wins you the game, I suppose. And also it's on Fall of the Samurai, so I feel a little bit less bad, because at least it's a little bit more with the times. There we go, nice decisive victory. So GG, well played. GG wop. GG, well played. It's a nice decisive victory to pull off there. Most of our army, and I love this music. The Fall of the Samurai winning music. I'm not going to go that high pitch because my voice is generally quite low. But there you go, there's a Fall of the Samurai battle for you. Wasn't really the best because the opponent didn't really bring a proper traditional army, went mainly kind of bow kitey, which can be done as I said before, but really your micro's got to be damn well intense. You've got to have good cav to back it up. So you know, there's a lot in there which you really do need to kind of, you know, you need to do a lot of stuff. So if you're very skilled, or you think you're skilled on Shogun, definitely give it a go, but generally I definitely wouldn't recommend it. So we've got some late samurai, nice clan tokens, which I think I've got about 70 of them. So let's go look at the show statistics. So I actually bring more men than him, which is pretty surprising. You'll notice as well that I bring a lot more men as well than what I used to. So losses, that's not too bad. Unit stats. Yariki did very well. Even the spear levy got 141 kills, which isn't too bad. The pain train, my carbine cav, did 130, which is nice. Black Tortoise Force only getting 35 there, but I wasn't really expecting too much because it didn't do very much at all. And really, that was how it went. So I hope you did enjoy. Yeah, it's not too bad. So I hope you enjoyed the battle, and I'll continue doing the live commentaries because I think you guys probably enjoy it. I personally prefer watching live commentaries because you get to look at the thought processes behind the person who's playing. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and bye for now.